What is your diagnosis?
My diagnosis is progeria. Well, the long name is Guilford Hutchinson syndrome. It's a very difficult name, but easily said it's progeria.
How would you explain progeria to someone who has never heard of it?
Progeria is an aging disease, which kind of shortly explained means that I'm a young person in a very old body. Um, Progeria kind of makes my body age 8 to 10 times faster. So I'm a young person living in a very old body.
Have you ever been part of a clinical trial that helps extend life expectancy?
Yes, I started the clinical trial in Boston at the Children's Hospital when I was 3 years old. And from all those years of taking the medication and doing the tests, it has resulted that the medication does indeed work and does um, extend the life expectancy by 2 years.
Can you briefly explain how does progeria affect you physically, for example, your energy, strength, or growth?
Um, yeah, progeria affects a lot of things in our bodies. Um, we are very stiff most of the time. We're not very flexible. Um, and especially in winter when it's very cold, we have a much harder time with walking because our muscles and our joints just kind of like stiffen up even more. Um, we can't. We have trouble walking. Exercising is a bit more difficult. Um, and that often leads to muscle pains. Um, so yeah, it does have a big influence on our bodies.
How do you take care of your health each day?
Um, well, I kind of try to enjoy each day. I try to eat also as much as possible. Try to keep my diet and my food as good as possible. Um, and I think I was very lucky with the family I was born in and also the country I was born in with very good health care. That's also a big part of why I'm still as healthy as I am.
Have you ever had to correct misconceptions about progeria?
Yes, definitely. A lot of people think that because we are so small, we are um not capable of doing anything, like driving a car or anything. But we have proven them wrong because we can drive a car. I have my driver's license. We just have to adapt the car, but that can all be arranged. Um, and also people think a lot of the times that we are children, which we are not. So we kind of go into conversation with them so they can kind of notice that we talk like an adult, and then they can see that we are not children and we are actually just the age that we are.
Is it okay if people ask you questions about your differences?
Yes, of course. I'd rather people ask questions and want to learn more than they maybe stare or judge us by things that they think happen or that they don't actually know. So I'd be much more happy when people would come up to me and ask me things instead of judging.
The average life expectancy, according to the available data for someone with progeria, is about 15 years. What reactions do you get when people learn that you're 18, right? You're 18 years of
I'm
age,
19.
19,
Yes.
and your brother Michael is 27 or 28?
27.
27. So, what reactions do you get from people when learning that you're 19 and your brother Michael is 27?
People are often a bit surprised because they oftentimes do know about the age expectancy. So they're very surprised to learn that we have surpassed it with all these years. Um, so yeah, they're very surprised, but obviously very happy that we have extended until these ages and that we are still living to this day. but they're very surprised. But their reaction is often surprised but very happy. Yeah.
And how do you feel knowing that you have both exceeded the average life expectancy?
It feels very good. It's really nice to know that everything, medicine, healthcare, and just science has improved so much to be able to still be here. And with me being 19 and my brother being 27, that we're still able to be alive. And it's just a very cool feeling to be able to say that you surpassed the age expectancy.
Mhm. And how do you continue to defy the odds and show no signs of slowing down?
We just keep trying, honestly. We do our best every day. We try everything, and sometimes it turns out to be possible. Sometimes it turns out to be a bit harder, and we have to stop, or it's not possible for us. But we still keep trying, and we still do our best. And I think that that's kind of the thing that people see and look up to. So,
Now, I'm gonna ask you some questions about family and sibling bond. When Michael was born, doctors said it was nearly impossible for your parents to have another child with progeria. When you were diagnosed 8 years later, your parents felt both shocked and relieved simultaneously. How does that make you feel?
it makes me feel a bit special to know that they said it was kind of impossible, and then I also have progeria. Um, my mom was a bit shocked and sad when she heard the news, but my brother immediately kind of came to the rescue and said that, but isn't it fun? Because now she can um, do the same things as I did. And I have made so many good memories because of progeria, and now she can do the same things. Um, so it's very nice to also have progeria, to also have that special bond with my brother also. Um, but yeah, it's pretty special.
What is it like to have a brother who has the same condition?
Yeah, it's a very special bond in that way that we both have the same disease, and when either of us says something or experiences something to do with our disease, the other immediately knows what we're talking about. While other people, maybe our parents or like our friends, they may not know exactly what we're talking about. But my brother knows it exactly because he's experiencing the same thing. Um, but obviously, most of the time, he's still my brother. I love him, but he can also be very irritating at times. Yeah, we still have a very typical brother sister relationship.
So, can you describe your relationship with him in other words?
Yeah, well, there's a big age difference also, so we're kind of in different phases in our life.
Mhm.
Um, but I can always come to him for advice, or I can always talk to him. Um, and yeah, he's a really big brother. He takes care of me. He's very protective of me. Um, but he can also be very annoying sometimes, and also I can be annoying to him too. But yeah, it's nice to kind of feel the normal brother sister relationship while being in this really special situation where we both have progeria.
How does your brother Michael make you feel safe or supported?
Um, well, he kind of just motivates me to um try everything, um, to just go for it and to take any chances and experiences that I can get, and to follow the path that I want to. Um, he may have maybe has his own opinions, but he's also very supportive. He's very motivating in me figuring out what I want to do with my life and stuff like that. Um, so I can definitely feel in the way he kind of supports me and the way he talks to me about it that he's very supportive.
Are you two learning and growing together?
Yeah, a little bit, but I'm learning a lot from him too because he's 8 years older. Um, but yeah, I do think we learn from each other a lot.
Now let's move to your personality and emotions. What is the best thing about being you, Amber?
Um, wow, that's a difficult question. Um, Best thing about being me. I think that I'm very positive, um, which also has to do with Progeria, but also in the way I was raised. My Yeah, the people around me, my friends, my family, everyone is very positive, and I think that has is very impactful on our lives because you always see the good in things, you always find happiness in little things, you enjoy the little moments. So I think the best part about being me is maybe being really positive.
What is the first thing you think about in the morning?
Um, what cereal I want to eat? It's very I always eat cereal every morning, so I think when I wake up, I'm just very excited to go downstairs and have breakfast.
Is there anything in your life that you wish you had but don't?
Um, I think maybe at this time it will be a boyfriend. Because being 19 and a teenager is something that you get in contact with a lot, and obviously seeing your surroundings with your friends, you see people going on dates and having boyfriends. So I think if there was one thing that I want but I do not have it, maybe be a boyfriend.
Do you ever feel lonely?
Um, Sometimes, but not too much. I think sometimes it's a bit difficult um, to kind of explain some feelings that you have, but um, there's a difference also in being a boy with progeria or being a girl. And I think sometimes there are things that I want to explain, but I don't know how. So I guess that I kind of feel lonely in those feelings. Um, but luckily that does not happen often. It's very rarely that I feel lonely because I have a lot of great friends and family around me who make me feel very loved.
And what brings you the most happiness in life?
Um, I think just hanging with my family and friends, honestly. Because when I hang with them, I have a great laugh. I'm laughing a lot. I'm enjoying the moment. I get to talk about anything I want. I get to tell stories. So I think hanging with family or friends is, yeah, the most fun thing.
What would you say your biggest goal in life is?
Um, I think I would really like to become an actress, because it's a big interest of mine. I love movies, but also, something that adds to it is if I would become an actress and I get to be an inspirational or an idol for other people who who may look different or also have a disease or anything, also have a disability, to kind of show them that you may look different or be different, but that doesn't mean you can't go for your goals and that you can't reach them because you definitely can. So I think that that'd be very nice to be able to show people.
And what do you believe is the most important thing in the world?
Um, I think happiness, and I think just happiness in everything. Being happy with yourself, being happy with what you have, being happy with the friends and family around you. I think that's a very important thing because it can just lead to so many good memories and so many good feelings. Um, so I think happiness just in everything that you have and that you see is really important.
What do you hope people feel when they hear your story?
Um, I I kind of hope that they feel hope and inspire that I'm able to um yeah, that feel just like inspired because um my story is a very special one, and I'm just hoping that I can learn people to enjoy the little things and be happy. Um, to enjoy life and not be so negative all the time.
When someone meets you for the first time, what would you like them to ask or talk about?
Just anything they're curious about. If they have questions about how something is in my life or how anything is different, I would just like them, if they're curious, just they can ask honestly anything they want. And if they're curious, they can just ask me.
And if you could share one message with the entire world, what would it be and why?
Um, I would say enjoy the little things because there's so many joy to be found in the very small things. And I think a lot of people miss that because they're so focused on wanting happiness and big things that they miss the joy in the small things. So that's the message. Enjoy the little things.
Last question. If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Oh, I'd want to be able to fly. I think that'd be really cool. Just to be able to be up in the air, maybe fly around the world, see different countries. Yeah, I want to fly.